If you want to give players on your server access to commands without opping them, this machine is perfect for you. Hello guys, what is up, this is Cowie and welcome back to the Vulture SMP snapshot test server, and today I've got a command block contraption to show you guys, and what this one does is it basically allows non-operator players to run operator commands on your server. So I'm going to go ahead and make it rain, and what I can do is I can use the /trigger command, /trigger weather set 1, and that will clear the weather. Now the cool thing about that is that non-operator players can run the trigger command successfully. So what this basically means is that a player that is not opt can run this command. So if I just de-op glow right now, he's going to test it out, and if he can clear the weather, we should be able to see the rain stop, right? So no longer op, and he can run the clear command, and hopefully we see the rain is stopping. And of course we get the little feedback message in the chat log as well, which is a pretty cool thing, I think. But that's of course optional. You could probably remove that if you would like. Awesome. So there we see Glow running the command, and yeah, the rain dries up. So as you can see, the non-operator player just cleared the rain, and we should op him again, just so he can do his stuff. Anyway guys, I'm going to show you how to build it. So before I start going over these commands, I'll just tell you that they're all down with the corresponding number in the video description, so you can just copy and paste them into the right command block, but I'll briefly tell you what they all do. So this number 1 command block should be an impulse command block, and what it's doing is it's setting up the scoreboard objective. So that will only actually run once, but once you've done it, it doesn't need to be done again, but it can be in part of the chain and it doesn't really matter. The second one should be a repeating command block, and in here we're enabling the weather trigger for all players. So that just lets it happen on multiple occasions. And then in the third one, we are running an execute command on any player who sets their trigger score to 1. And if so, you should run a weather clear command. And then that feeds into this fourth command block, which is also a chain command block, and it's running the tellraw command. Now you could get rid of this command block and that would be fine, but I like the text feedback, but it's not necessary for the machine to work. So here we are executing the command at a player that has a score of 1, tellraw, and then all this jumble stuff that is basically the JSON formatting, and of course you could change the text in this part here. And then the fifth command block at the end is very important, and no matter where you, or no matter how many blocks you have in the middle, this command block must be at the very end of the chain. And what this one does is it does scoreboard player set all players that have a score greater than 1, weather 0, and, well, or whatever your objective name is, and that basically resets it, allowing it to happen again. Now this system is also expandable, so what I've done here in this second system over here is implemented the 2 other weather states. So if we were to do /trigger weather set 2, we should start seeing rain. Weather set 3, we should start seeing a storm. And of course we retain the weather set 1, which will make it clear. So the only difference here is that we have the 2 command blocks for clear, the 2 command blocks for rain, and the 2 command blocks for storm. And this one here is just testing for a score of 2, and this one here testing for a score of 3. But as I said before, you have to make sure that this one that sets the score to 0 is at the end of the chain, otherwise it will not function correctly. And just so you know, if you would like to change what phrase you use, so we're using weather, if you'd like to change that to another phrase, just change it here and make sure you change it in all these command blocks as well. Wherever you see weather, just change it to whatever you named your thing. If your server isn't running a 1.9 snapshot, there is no worry for you. You can head over onto my 1.8 version of this machine by clicking the card on screen right now, and you'll be able to see how you can create this machine in 1.8. But that is going to be it for this Redstone video. I would like to thank Glow for helping me out with the demonstration here, so thank you, Glow. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. So if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, rate, do whatever you want to do. It all does help. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.